Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Ajax Engineering Limited, we extend a very warm, a very hearty welcome to each and every one present over here. My name is Vani Karya, and it gives me immense pleasure to be standing in the capacity of your host today. Thank you so much for being present here to commemorate the listing of the equity shares of Ajax Engineering Limited on the National Stock Exchange. So it's the start of the morning and we have a memorable occasion to look forward to. So can we bring in some energy and let's have a huge round of applause for Ajax Engineering Limited. Yes, you'll be needing a lot more cheers. Yes? So before we commence, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have the national anthem. So I request everyone to please rise and shine for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. Request everyone to please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, milestones are an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, the present with appreciation, and the future with a lot of hope. Today, we're here to celebrate such a milestone for Ajax Engineering Limited. Ajax Engineering Limited, ladies and gentlemen, is a leading concrete equipment manufacturer with a comprehensive range of concrete equipment, services, and solutions across the concrete application value chain. Headquartered in Bengaluru and incorporated in the year 1992, Ajax Engineering has developed a comprehensive product portfolio ranging from SLCMs and batching plants for production of concrete, to transit mixers for transportation of concrete, to stationary and boom pumps for placements of concrete, to slip-form pavers for the paving of concrete, and 3D concrete printers for depositing concrete to cater to the entire concrete application value chain. In the self-loading concrete mixers, that is SLCM segment, the company had 75% market share in terms of number of SLCMs sold in FY24, and that deserves a round of applause, doesn't it? Also, let me tell you that Ajax Engineering operates 4 assembling and manufacturing facilities located at Obadanelahalli, Gauri Badanur, Basethali, in Karnataka, each specializing in distinct product lines. And not only that, an assembling and manufacturing facility at Adinarayana Hosali, Karnataka is also already coming up very soon. Listing opens a new and exciting chapter for Ajax Engineering. On this very momentous occasion of listing of the equity shares of the company, it's very special that we have our dignitaries who have joined us. So I request the dignitaries whose name will be called out to please stand, wave at the audience and take your seats back. So firstly, I would like to invite the leadership team from Ajax Engineering Limited. Please put your hands together to welcome the Executive Chairman, Mr. Krishnaswamy Vijay. Very warm welcome, sir. Please put your hands together for our director, Mr. Jacob Jitain John. We have here with us our Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Put your hands together for Mr. Shubhabrata Saha. Joining us here, we have the Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Tuhin Basu. Warm welcome. Please help me in welcoming Sri Ram Krishnan from NSE, who's the Chief Business Development Officer at NSE. Also, let me tell you that we have the book running lead managers who've been an integral part of this IPO. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Jitesh Agarwal, Co-Head, Financial Sponsor Group, ICICI Securities Limited. Please help me in welcoming the MD, Head India Investment Banking, Citigroup Global Markets India Private Limited, Mr. Rahul Saraf. We have here with us Managing Director, Equity Capital Markets of JM Financial Limited, Mr. Akhil Kejriwal. Please help me in welcoming the Executive Director, Head ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited, Mr. Viral Shah. Very warm welcome. Here we have the Senior Vice President, Investment Banking, SBI Capital Markets Limited, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya. Please help me in welcoming the Managing Director, Head of India ECM, Citigroup Global Markets India Limited, Mr. Arvind Vashishtha. Warm welcome, sir. Wow. Thank you so much, the dignitaries, for joining us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful country which is called Bharat, India, and we have a beautiful tradition in our country where we take blessings from the Almighty before starting a new and auspicious work. So we'll be doing the same at this ceremony as well. We'll be having the lamp lighting ceremony, and I request the dignitaries to please join me on stage next to the lamp lighting area. Please help me in welcoming Sri Ram Krishnan from NSE, Mr. Krishnaswamy Vijay, Mr. Jacob Jiten John, Mr. Shubhabrata Saha, Mr. Tuhin Basu, Mr. Jitesh Agarwal, Mr. Rahul Saraf, Mr. Akhil Kejriwal, Mr. Viral Shah, Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya, and Mr. Arvind Vashishtha to please come on stage for doing the honors of lighting the ceremonial lamp. Very warm welcome to all the dignitaries.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Thank you so very much for doing the honors and lighting the ceremonial lamp. And we'll be kick-starting the proceedings after that. It marks a new and prosperous beginning for Ajax Engineering Limited as well. And on that note, to initiate the proceedings and to present the welcome address, please help me in welcoming the Executive Director, Head ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited. Please put your hands together for Mr. Viral Shah. Very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm welcome to all of you on this momentous occasion. On behalf of Ajax Engineering Limited, Kedara Capital and my fellow BRLMs, it's my privilege to welcome you all for this listing ceremony of Ajax. Some history about Ajax, founded in the 1990s by Mr. Vijay Jacob John and Anil Kumar Singh, its core ethos has been to design, develop, and engineer innovative and high-quality concrete equipments for customers. Since then, they have focused and pioneered in manufacturing SLCM and have truly become Indian MNC. Today, they are one of the three largest SLCM manufacturers in the world and have an enviable 75% market share in the SLCM market in India. As the great Nelson Mandela once said, "Don't judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fall down and get up again." And that is Ajax for you. Strong, solid, resilient. Be it navigating through tough times like COVID, bringing in operational efficiencies while keeping the MNCs in India at bay, or navigating through this IPO process. One thing that has common and always stood out for Ajax is its resilience. The response to this IPO amidst volatile markets has been as excellent as this journey itself. The issue saw strong participation from very high quality investors and was well subscribed across all the three investor categories. Under their exceptional leadership of the promoters Vijay, Shubho and Tuhin, I can assure you that while Ajax may not always be the fastest growing company going forward, but they will be the best performing company in their segment. Congratulations to the entire Ajax team for their outstanding success. A big thank you to all the investors who have supported us. We look forward to your participation going forward in this listed journey as well. As the company today says goodbye to a friend in Kedara, it welcomes to its family more than 2 lakh shareholders. And I believe that the company will do the very best in the future and are confident that the company will continue to achieve great success in the times to come and create shareholder wealth. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our regulator SEBI, the exchanges, National Stock Exchange and BSE, and all the other intermediaries for enabling a seamless IPO process in Ajax. Thanks to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir, for initiating the proceedings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming on stage our visionary leader, Mr. Krishnaswamy Vijay, Executive Chairman, Ajax Engineering Limited. Very, very warm welcome to you, sir.
Good morning and welcome to all of you gathered here on this milestone occasion. This is a defining moment. I would even say it's a very important inflection point in the journey of Ajax. As we wait for the moment of listing to arrive, I am overcome by a welter of emotions. There is pride in what we have achieved to be able to come to this point today. There is certainly gratitude for all those past and present who have helped us to come to this point. And there is excitement and anticipation on what the future holds. When I think of the future, I am taken back to the past, when we three technocrat journeymen from earlier from Larsen & Toubro set out on this venture in 1992. At that time, liberalization had just begun, but mechanization in the infrastructure industry and particularly in concrete industry was very low, even I would say non-existent. And at that time, to think in terms of introducing a new concept was a really daunting task. But such as it is, we embarked on the path, we bent our backs, we scrambled, sometimes slid, but climbed back. And eventually, as an organization, we reached around 60 crores, I believe, in 2009. So that was a very, very slow climb, I would say. But then the concept caught on, and then we began ramping up pretty rapidly. And as you would know, we reached a figure of 1740 crores, which is almost 30 times by 2024. This was on the back of not just our strong conviction in the India growth story, which, as you all know, has unfolded extremely well, particularly in the last 10 years, but also on the back of several transformative steps that we took along the way to make Ajax what it is today. This story has been a story of determination, of courage, of belief, and of resilience, and to believe that we would get there eventually. The needs of the time was that we put our team together and make a strong change. And this process began during this transformative stage in several important ways. We put together a very strong team of highly professional, competent professionals led by an extremely dynamic and visionary leader in the form of Mr. Saha. We also were backed by a board of great distinction, and together they rewrote the future of this company with strategic vision, with innovative thinking, with execution excellence, but always with unwavering belief and focus in the core values of this company. I am very proud to say that in the period that we have traversed, we have become a pioneer. We have been recognized as a pioneer, as a category created, and we are certainly a dominant player in the concrete equipment space. And we are embarking on a much larger journey transnationally. This journey has just begun. And together, we will look forward to a great future of which all of you here have been a very integral part, and thank you very much for your contributions. Going forward, we will look to create Ajax as an organization that will be admired, that will be trusted, that will endure, and most importantly, as has always been my rallying cry, we would want to convert Ajax from being an organization into an institution. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words of wisdom that have resonated with everyone in the room. Moving forward, it gives me immense pleasure to now invite on stage the man of the moment. Please help me in welcoming the distinguished Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Ajax Engineering Limited, Mr. Shubhabrata Saha. Let's have a huge thunderous round of applause for sir, please.
Thank you so much, Vijay, and a very warm good morning to all. Chairman Vijay, members of the board, distinguished guests, esteemed investors, valued partners, dedicated employees, and dear friends. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today on this momentous occasion. The official listing of Ajax Engineering Limited on the National Stock Exchange. This is a defining moment, a defining milestone in our journey. A testament to the collective hard work, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our investors who have placed their trust in our vision and the potential. To our dedicated employees, you are the backbone of the company, and this achievement belongs to you as it does to anybody else. To our customers, our partners, and stakeholders, your support has been instrumental in making this moment a reality. Finally, to the leadership of the National Stock Exchange, Mr. Ramakrishnan, thank you so much for welcoming us into this prestigious platform. Ajax has been defined as an innovation-driven, people-led, customer-centric organization right from its inception. The promoters embedded that into the DNA of this organization. If the organization today has reached a path of being a pioneer, a category creator, and a dominant market share player in the self-loading concrete mixer domain, it is as much to do with the thought and vision of democratization of mechanization and concreting equipment that was started by Vijay and the original promoters. India's infrastructure growth is accelerating, with the projected demand for mechanized concreting equipment surging from 6,100 crores last fiscal to about 18,000 crores in the next 5 years. Ajax is playing a pivotal role in this transformation, supporting nation-building efforts across both rural and urban landscape. As we look ahead, our mission remains clear. Growing the SLCM market is the job of the market leader while maintaining or growing its market leadership position. As much as growing the non-SLCM portfolio faster than the SLCM portfolio, expanding our global footprint, exploring opportunities for inorganic possibilities, and most importantly, driving innovation and setting new benchmarks in the concrete equipment manufacturing industry. Today, as we take our place in the capital markets, we open a new chapter in our story. This listing is not just a financial milestone. It is a commitment, a responsibility, an obligation to hold the highest standards of corporate governance, transparency, responsibility, and accountability. It signals our ambition to scale new heights, explore new opportunities, and continue delivering value to our stakeholders. I'd be failing in my duty without mentioning some very key people and organizations that have helped us traverse this far and even into the future. The first one that comes to my mind is Kedara Capital. Sunish, Parin, Ashutosh, Mudit, Aditya, Kartike, you all have been instrumental in mentoring, guiding, advising us through all these years. A special thank you to all of you. From ICICI Securities, from Citigroup Global Markets, from JM Financial, from Nuvama Wealth Management, and from SBI Capital Markets, my deepest gratitude and thank you. From our legal counsels, Cyril Amachan Mangaldas, S.R. Bartley-Boy, the Ad Factors team, the team MUFG In Time, Team Crystal Forms, Team Redseer, and last but not the least, the team from SEBI, the stock exchanges, the National Stock Exchange and the Bombay Stock Exchange. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to each one of you for being a part of this incredible journey. This is just the beginning, and together, we will build a future that is stronger, more resilience, and most importantly, full of promise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your vision with us. I would now like to invite on stage the Chief Business Development Officer at NSE. Please put your hands together for Sri Ram Krishnan, sir. Very, very warm welcome, sir.
Sri Krishna Swami Vijay, full-time Director and Chairman, Ajax Engineering Limited. Sri Shubhabrat Saha, MD and CEO. Mr. Jacob John, Director. Mr. Tuhin Basu, CFO. Mr. Viral Shah, Head ECM Nuvama. Mr. Jitesh Agarwal from ICICI Securities. Distinguished guests, board members, employees, family members, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning and warm welcome to all of you for the listing ceremony of Ajax Engineering Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Ajax Engineering Limited to our family of listed corporates, and this will be the 2,704th company to list with us. During the current financial year so far, NSE has witnessed 229 IPOs across main board and SME segments, with Ajax Engineering Limited being the 77th company to list on the main board of the exchange. India is the 5th largest economy in the world and the 4th largest capital market in terms of market capitalization. Market capitalization of companies listed on NSE has grown over 97 times in rupee terms since we started operations way back in 1994, and now stands at 397 lakh crore rupees, which is about $4.58 trillion. And from today onwards, Ajax Engineering Limited will be an integral part of it. India has now become a global leader in capital raising. In the current year, in calendar year 2024, NSE facilitated 268 IPOs, which have mobilized 1.67 lakh crores or $19.5 billion, which is the highest in the world. This also marks the highest number of IPOs recorded in any calendar year, demonstrating the growing confidence of investors in India's capital markets. Total fund mobilization at NSE in calendar year 2024 was 17.9 lakh crores or $209 billion, contributing significantly to the overall fund mobilization in India. In 30 years, NSE has had a remarkable journey of enabling a fair, efficient, and transparent capital markets ecosystem and being a catalyst to the growth story of India through economic growth, capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation for the past 30 years. NSE has more than 11 crore unique investors with more than 21 crore accounts, reaching 99.8% of all the PIN codes in the country. This covers 20% of all households directly investing in stock markets today. This IPO, with an issue size of 1,270 crores, garnered a good response, and Team NSE joins me in congratulating the entire team of Ajax Engineering Limited, the merchant bankers, ICICI Securities, Citigroup, JM Financial, Nuvama, SBI Capital Markets, legal advisor Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, PR agency Ad Factors, and all other stakeholders associated in the IPO for the accomplishment. We at NSE are committed to facilitating fundraising opportunities and make capital markets more accessible for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories. We hope that today's successful listing of Ajax Engineering will inspire many more companies to look at public markets as a promising avenue to raise money. The listing day is the start of a strong partnership between us. NSE looks forward to supporting Ajax Engineering Limited in their future fundraising endeavors as well. We hope and wish that Ajax is not only the fastest growing company in its segment and industry, but also the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you for those words, sir. I request you to please be on stage, as now to commemorate the significance of this event, we'll have an exchange of memento. I request Sri Ramkrishnan, sir, to present the memento to the company management. I request the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Shubhabrata Saha, to please come on stage to receive the memento from sir. This is the iconic NSE bell. And here we are. Also, let me tell you, from NSE, we are presenting a box of proud badges, a special memento for the employees of Ajax Engineering Limited. Yes. We're also presenting the coffee table book from NSE to the company, a book that talks about the journey of NSE. Now we'll be presenting the memento from the company to NSE. So sir will be presenting it to the NSE. Thank you. I request both the gentlemen to please be on stage as we are inching towards a very, very historic moment where we'll see Ajax Engineering Limited listed on the stock exchange of the country. So I'll be inviting the dignitaries on stage. So please help me in welcoming. We have it with us yes, sir, also. So I also invite Mr. Krishnaswamy Vijay and Mrs. Vijay on stage. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jacob Jiten John and Mrs. John. We have Mr. Shubhabrata Saha here already. We have Sri Ramkrishnan sir already. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Tuhin Basu also. I would also like to invite the members of the board. Give it up for Mr. Raghavan Sadagopan, Ms. Jayashree Satagopan, Mr. Prasanna and Mr. Rajan Vadhera to please come on stage. I also invite Mr. Pareen Mehta of Kedara to please come on stage. I also invite the book running lead managers to please join us on stage. All the BRLMs to please come on stage. Yes, very, very warm welcome to all of you. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what's going to happen here. As you can see, the clock is ticking and we all are waiting for that very, very momentous moment. That is 10 a.m. where we will see Ajax Engineering Limited listed on the stock exchange of the country, which is NSE. So ladies and gentlemen, just 2 minutes to go, before which we'll be having a nice photo op. And you can see the bell is going to ring. Also the audience, let me tell you that 10 seconds before 10 a.m. we'll be having the customary countdown. Many people must have seen during listing that happens, and if you haven't, then let me tell you. So we all have to put in our energy and shout together like 10, 9, 8, 7. So be ready. All right, we're just a minute away. We're just finishing the photo op before the very historic moment where we will see Ajax Engineering Limited listed on the stock exchanges of the country. And yeah, the clock is ticking. We are just a minute away, as you can see. All right, be ready for the countdown, everyone. You can keep shooting while speaking. And we have to shout together, bring in some energy, welcome this very, very historic moment into our lives. Everyone, just a few more seconds and we will be inching towards this very, very memorable occasion. All right, 30 more seconds to go. Yes. All right. And we are holding the bell and we are all set, everyone. So now it's our cue to do the countdown once it's on 10. All right, be ready, everybody. Okay, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One second. Hearty, hearty congratulations. Let's have a bigger round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ajax Engineering Limited is officially listed on NSE. Hearty, hearty congratulations to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I request the dignitaries to please take your seats. As we'll be continuing with the ceremony, we'll be continuing with the exchange of mementos. And with that, I once again invite Sri Ram Krishnan Sir from NSE to please come on stage to continue with the mementos from NSE to the partners. I now invite Mr. Jitesh Agarwal, Co-Head, Financial Sponsor Group, ICICI Securities Limited. Let's have a huge, huge round of applause. Mr. Jitesh Agarwal. Come on, we need bigger round of applause, please. I now invite Mr. Arvind Vashishtha, Managing Director, Head of India ECM, Citigroup Global Markets India Private Limited, to please come on stage. Very warm welcome. I also request Mr. Akhil Kejriwal to please be on standby next to the stage. Now I invite Mr. Akhil Kejriwal, Managing Director, Equity Capital Markets, JM Financial Limited and team to come forward. And I request Mr. Viral Shah to please be on standby. I now invite Mr. Viral Shah, Executive Director, Head ECM Syndication, Nuvama Wealth Management Limited, to please come forward. And I request Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya to please be on standby. Very, very warm welcome to the whole team. Thank you. Now I invite Mr. Ratnadeep Acharya, Senior Vice President, Investment Banking, SBI Capital Markets Limited, to come forward. And I request Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas representatives to please be on standby next to the stage. Can we have a few people here on this side as well? Thank you. Now I invite Representatives from Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, legal counsel to the company, to please come forward. And I request the Ad Factors PR and advertising team to please be on standby. I now invite the Ad Factors PR and advertising team. I invite Mr. Arun Ohri, Ms. Vandana and Mr. Subbu sir, along with the team, to please come forward. Very, very warm welcome. Let's have a huge round of applause, please. And with that, let me tell you that it's time for us to hand over the symbolic, iconic image from the very successful listing ceremony from NSE to the company. So I request Mr. Subrata Saha sir to please once again come on stage to receive it from sir. That very, very important moment of 10 a.m. listing. And there we are presenting it. Let's have a huge, huge round of applause, please. Thank you. And thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Next, the management of Ajax Engineering Limited will present some special mementos to some very special partners. And to do the honors, may I invite Mr. Krishnaswamy Vijay and Mr. Jacob Jiten John to please come on stage to present the mementos. Very, very warm welcome to both of you. I invite Mr. Jitesh Agarwal, Co-Head, Financial Sponsor Group, ICICI Securities Limited, and the team maybe to please come forward. I also request Mr. Arvind Vashishtha to please be on standby. Very, very warm welcome to the whole team. It's our cue to give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Arvind Vashishtha, MD, Head of India ECM Citigroup Global Markets India Private Limited. Very, very warm welcome. And I request Mr. Akhil Kejriwal to please be on standby. I invite Mr. Akhil Kejriwal, Managing Director, Equity Capital Markets, JM Financial Limited, to please come forward. And I invite Mr. Viral Shah to please be on standby. Let's have a huge, huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.